Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and a lot has happened over the last few weeks. I haven't been posting as many of these like one-to-one vlogs as I would have wanted to, but I mean at this point in time of the year where I'm into the grooves of things, and I think that I'd like to start posting a little bit more regularly and trying to keep up to date with my vlogs or whatever video I choose to make or talk about. So this video is going to be dedicated to talking about my start to A-levels, and anyone who might be struggling with this start to A-level as well, and just what I've been doing as I've moved to a new school and the new type of environment I've been in. So just to start off, I'm going to tell you which A-levels I do. I do maths, further maths, physics and economics. So most of the subjects I do are very heavily maths based. Um, Most probably because I want to study a subject like maths or engineering at university. Well, that's the path I'm going down anyway. But I would like to keep the option open to doing something such as economics, finance, investment banking, that kind of job or that kind of area of work. So, for the start of A levels, I think one of the main things I found really challenging was the step up in terms of the amount of work that we've been doing. I've been getting a lot more homework and I've been getting a lot more intense lessons. And I think that's been quite difficult for me because obviously going from a comprehensive school to a grammar school, the environment has slightly shifted a little. So what I mean by that is that lessons are a lot more intense. There's a lot less waiting on explaining the basics because the basics should be like given knowledge, especially with the math subjects that I'm doing now. And there's a lot more independent work as well. So a lot of the work that you do in terms of like homeworks and study is very, very heavily independent now. For me, that's been a bit of a struggle because in my old school, I was very not as independent. So I was very, I don't want to say spoon fed, but a lot of the work that was given to me was just facts to learn, whereas there was not as much critical thinking. Another thing being as well, moving to a new school environment, the people in school are a lot more different. And that's not in a bad way, like they're not horrible people at all. It's just it's a very different environment to my old school as well because a lot of everyone there is quite academic, um, whereas in my previous school not everyone was super duper academic, and I think that has been quite a nice thing to adjust to actually because everyone's a little bit more serious about their subjects, and that's been really helpful for me because it's allowed me to actually like put more of an effort into actually my work and my work ethos as well. Apart from that, I think that also joining a lot of new extracurricular has really been a big change for me as well. During GCSEs, I wasn't much of an extracurricular person. I didn't do any sort of clubs or anything. At best, the extracurricular I did was some studying for maths challenge, but that was about it. However, I think transitioning to A levels has allowed me to actually open my mind and try and broaden my knowledge a bit more about certain topics that I might want to study more into to write on my personal statement or to actually just go into and look into for fun. So, for example, I've joined quite a few societies at my school. I've joined like obviously the ones that I want to gain more knowledge on for uni, so such as I've joined Maths Society, Engineering Society, I've also joined Economic Society, and quite academic societies as well. But I also take part in a lot of other societies that are non-academic. So I take part in charity society, and from time to time I go to the school gym. Apart from that, getting a lot of new teachers as well has been a big thing for me. Obviously because I had quite a close relationship with a lot of my old teachers, but I think being able to move to a new school and building a new reputation for yourself with teachers and with students has been a really good experience for me. And I'm really enjoying it so far, to be honest. It's undeniable that the content and the amount of precision that we have to have in a lot of the mathematical sciences or the mathematical subjects has really been a step up from GCSE, especially with subjects like physics, which I do now. There's a lot of marks that are weighted on precision. So, for example, the smallest things such as units and significant figures, which weren't as heavily weighted on marks in GCSE, have now a very significant amount of marks at A level, and that has been very difficult to adjust to. I still haven't fully adjusted to it now, but I mean, it's a work in progress. Also, starting an entirely new subject at A level, because I do economics A level, which I haven't done before. My old school only offered GCSE business, and business and economics are two very different subjects. So starting an entirely new subject has been also quite difficult for me as well. Getting to grips with how economics is actually mostly an essay writing subject, and it has mathematical applications to it, but it's predominantly an essay writing subject. So that's been difficult to adjust to as well, mainly because I wanted to stick within the math subjects, but I didn't really want to do chemistry. So that's been quite difficult to adjust to as well. But I think all in all, A levels, I've made a decent start to my A levels. It has been tough. There has been a lot of hardships with starting A levels, especially with the amount of homework I've been getting, and with the amount of independent work I've been needing to do. But I think that I've made a good start, and that hopefully I'll be able to build up on some of the work that I'm doing now throughout the year, to be able to achieve the grades that I want to achieve. And also, having friends who are there to support you has also been a very big help for me. I've had a lot of my friends from my old school, some that moved to the new school with me, that have been supporting me. I have some new friends from my new school as well that have also been supporting me, and I still have some friends that I gained from NCS as well, that have been supporting me throughout my start of school as well. And it's been a whale of a time, to be honest, and I'm really excited for the rest of the year. Anyway, if you liked this video, give it a like, thumbs up, comment about any sort of hardships you've been finding with A level. I know I've only really talked about the math subjects because the math subjects is the only ones I really do, but anyone who does any more essay writing subjects such as English, history, religious studies, philosophy, etc., just share it. And yeah, I know the start of A levels is really hard for everyone, but if you have the right support from your school and from your friends and from your family, then you'll really ease into it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.